Yeah. So to answer your question, what separates us from our competitors and how we've been able to scale and grow so quickly? I think it's a few things. One is we're honest. We don't just come in and give a price and then at the end of the job sell you a sob story of all these things were different than we thought and we need more money. No, we come in and we say, okay, here's the scope, exactly what we're going to do, and here's the price. And and then we execute. We take our deposit, we get the materials there on time, we show up on time, we get the job done on schedule, we do it safely, and we do it with quality. And so you get a really good value.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Podcast. I'm your host, Michelle Kesil. Today, I'm joined by someone I'm looking forward to chatting with, Asad Almanassra, who is founder of Let's Build Cleveland, focusing on remodels and construction. So excited to have you here today, Asad.
I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me on the show.
Of course. Yeah, let's dive in. So first off, for those not yet familiar with you and your work, can you share what your main focus is?
Yeah, of course. So we're a construction company, or construction and remodeling for homes and for commercial projects. So we do projects as small as a bathroom remodel or an update, and as large as a full commercial build out or a full residential development. So, if somebody's got a plot of land and they want to build on it, we'll build the entire house to spec. Or if there's a business owner and they want to erect a new commercial property, we've done those as well. So really anything in between a bathroom remodel and a whole building, we can take care of pretty well. What are we focused on now? Right now, a bit of marketing and just getting branding out. So we've been doing work forever, for a long time, but we don't really have much exposure. So, we're getting on Google and Yelp and Facebook and just getting portfolios and pictures of our work out there, making sure people know who we are and how to contact us, and going past the word of mouth, doing work for people in my network and referrals, trying to scale past that to take care of a larger section of the Northeast Ohio marketplace. So we're tried and true, and now we're marketing.
And are you operating specifically in Cleveland, or are there other markets you work in as well?
Yeah, we're mainly Cleveland. So anything from downtown Cleveland, as far west as Avon Lake. We've done projects further east and further west, but we like to stay, closer to that market, Avon to downtown Cleveland. And as far south as, say, Independence or Strongsville or Columbia Station, which is about a 15 to 20 mile radius of our office in Rocky River, Ohio.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
So that's our target market right now. When we get bigger, we'll take care of a bigger section. But there are so many people with older homes, and there's so many businesses in that radius. I mean, there's, I think, well over 1 million people, 1 million homeowners, in that section of Northeast Ohio. And if we can just do a great job of taking care of a percentage of them, we'll be happy.
Great. What are some of the main types of projects and opportunities that you're currently working with?
Yeah, of course. So we've done quite a few bathrooms recently. So in our area, like Rocky River, Bay Village, Lakewood, those surrounding suburbs, we've got these big, beautiful homes that were built in like the 1950s. So things are very outdated. And for a lot of contractors, it's tricky because they're tearing apart an old home with concrete backer behind plaster, behind mesh, and it's just it's a real headache, and it's too big of a project for a lot of DIY people to do themselves. So we're doing a lot of renovations. Um, we're doing structural work in garages. So garages that are, maybe 60 years ago, somebody put 2x4 ceiling joists that have been failing for the last 20 or 30 years. We're fixing structural work in garages and sunrooms and houses. And after getting the structures sound, then we come and remodel them, make them pretty, and update windows and doors, rotting trim, just trying to take old homes and make them more modern and more unique and structurally sound and pretty to look at, and make them feel more like a new home. So to answer your question more specifically, bathrooms and kitchens, whole house remodels, some commercial work. Right now, it's interesting with the market because a lot of people don't want to come off of their 2 or 3% interest rates on their home mortgages, so they're slowing down on buying and selling houses, and instead they're just updating what they have. So instead of new builds, they're doing a lot more remodeling work.
Yeah, amazing. That makes sense. What do you feel are some of the main keys that have allowed your business to be able to grow and to continue to run smoothly?
Yeah, there's a few things. It's a saturated market to be a builder, but the good news is it's a low bar. A lot of people, they either bite off more than they can chew, or they're trying to make $1 million off $100,000 project, or there's all kinds of just goofy stuff that happens. So we've been able to succeed because we're honest, we're upfront. We'll give a quote, and that quote's going to be, here's what it's going to cost. And if you want to change things, there's a change order, but here's the scope, here's exactly what's going to happen, what we're going to do, and here's exactly what you're going to pay for it. And a lot of times it sounds higher when they're getting quotes from other people, but because of our transparency, people go with us because it ends up costing them more later when they take the guy who gives them a quote for 75% of what I quoted for, and then at the end of it, they're asking for another 30 or 40 or 50%. And they knew they were going to do that the whole time. They knew they'd just get in with a cheap price, and then on the back end, they'd sell a sob story and gouge the customer for more than the job was worth. So our honesty and our transparency has built a lot of trust in our community. Another thing that helps a lot is having SOPs in place. So every part of our business, from intake of a lead, qualifying that lead, uh, prepping the job site, uh, getting the job done, payment terms, everything has a standard process.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
What separates us from our competitors and how we've been able to scale and grow so quickly? I think it's a few things. One is we're honest. We don't just come in and give a price and then at the end of the job sell you a sob story of all these things were different than we thought and we need more money. No, we come in and we say, okay, here's the scope, exactly what we're going to do, and here's the price. And and then we execute. We take our deposit, we get the materials there on time, we show up on time, we get the job done on schedule, we do it safely, and we do it with quality. And so you get a really good value. And then on top of that, there's all these things that, I used to complain about if I hired people out to sub under me or to do some work when I was busy. And we make sure we just don't repeat those mistakes that we don't like, like somebody not showing up on time, or not communicating well, or making a slap job and then making sure the finishes look good so that you don't know they did a slap job. No, we do things properly. We make sure the structure is sound. We make sure that the finishes are beautiful. We make sure that you get what you paid for. And we make sure that we communicate with you and keep the job site clean. And we also, we offer financing, which helps a lot of people. Like our company offers 3, 6, 12, and 18-month 0% financing on bigger projects. Projects up to $100,000 for residential projects, we can actually get financed for you at 0% interest, and that helps a lot of people out too. Because right now, with the economy the way it is, and with uncertainty the way it is, and tariffs and all this stuff, material cost and the cost of living rising, people are having a hard time coming up with 50 or 80 grand, to do home renovations. So we offer financing, and that way you pay no interest, and for 12 months you pay 7 grand a month instead of having to come up with 80 on the spot. So we try to think of the customer first in everything we do. How can I make this as smooth as possible for you and make sure that you're happy and you refer us to people? Because we're in this for the long haul. We want to make sure that we build a good reputation, and so far we have in the last few years. Um, I've had no bad encounters with customers. I had one lady try to not pay me, in the last 5 years, uh, and that was the only bad encounter, and it had nothing to do with us. So that's how we separate ourselves. We try to take care of people and do things the right way.
Yeah, amazing. I think integrity is the biggest key to do that. What are you most focused on solving or scaling to next in your business?
Thank you. So I think I touched on it a bit earlier. Right now, the biggest thing I'm focused on outside of the field and doing the work is the marketing. Just getting people to know that we exist and we do a great job and we're available, and here's how to contact us, and here's portfolios of our work. Here's where we did a bathroom. It was an old crappy bathroom from the 70s, and we came in, we beautified it. We made sure that it was long lasting and it was done right. And so just documenting that, making sure people can see, here's what this thing looked like at first. Here's the demolition process. Here's what the customer was left with after the job was done properly. Here's how long it took. Here's about how much it cost. That way, somebody who's sitting there and doesn't know anything about construction, but just wants a nice bathroom or a nice kitchen or a beautifully remodeled house, can trust that we can get it done for them because they've seen that we've done it before. So marketing and building trust on a broader scale with more people so we can scale past where we are now is where we're focused at. So we're on Yelp. We got a Yelp page up about 3 weeks ago, and it's been great. I think we've gotten about 5,000 people who've seen it in the last 3 weeks, which is really cool. I didn't expect it to do that well, but we're happy that it did. Next, we're going to get a Google page up and a Facebook page, and just do all the traditional means of marketing. We've joined the Rocky River Chamber of Commerce. And we're just getting more plugged in with the community so that we can spread the word and grow past where we are.
Yeah, that's awesome. What kind of clients are you mostly serving?
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
So mostly we're serving residential homeowners. That's like our number one bread and butter, our favorite customer to work with. People who, live in like a western suburb of Cleveland, maybe Lakewood or Bay Village or Avon, and who want to take on a larger project like maybe they just bought their house and they don't like the kitchen and the garage needs some structural repairs and some finishing, and they've got 2 bathrooms and they want to update both of them, and they've got 4 bedrooms, but there's 2 next to each other, and they want to take a wall down and make one big master bedroom or something. We're looking for residential homeowners that they want to take on a mid-sized to larger project. We enjoy transforming houses. And then the runner-up would be commercial businesses. And in that category of commercial businesses is also property managers. So we've been talking with a few of the big key players here in Cleveland, and we're maybe 2 steps away from signing a deal with the largest property management company over here to come help them with service calls and unit turns. But we like to think residential first and commercial to fill the gap.
Awesome. So before we wrap up here, if somebody wants to reach out, connect, learn more about what you're up to, where can people find you and connect with you?
Of course. Yeah, so you could go ahead and just Google Let's Build Cleveland, and you'll see our Yelp page. On that page, you could send me a message, or you could call our office, reach out to me, or you could email letsbuildcleveland@gmail.com, and we will get in touch with you as soon as possible, and probably within a day or 2 at most.
Perfect. Well, appreciate your time, your story, your perspective. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having us. We appreciate the podcast. It's been very cool.
Definitely. And for the listeners that are tuning in, if you got value, make sure you have subscribed. We've got more conversations with operators like Asad who are building real businesses, and we'll see you on our next episode.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.